Hi, how y'all doing? This is Joanna here with another video. In the first inning of a Cleveland versus Kansas City game, yeah, let's just go through it. And we're just back to playing baseball today on Saturday. Uh, yeah, I just didn't want to deal with doing more football really like that. So, of course, this is like gonna be weird. 100 miles an hour heat right out the gate. That's good. His almost 5 ERA, not so much. But then again, we also rushed his dumbly. We rushed this guy up to the majors. I mean, that's just not good. No matter how you slice it. I mean, I don't think like that. I not even like control wise, just in terms of like you set the player up for failure sometimes when you do that. I'm wanting to like, I spent so much money on bike parts. It's not even funny. And of course, I realized I just gotta spend more. I hate that with a passion. I'm like, great. I want bike parts. I want to build my own bike. Great. Yeah. Forgot the pedals. Like I spent like so much time on that. I spent like 2 hours. Like, cause part of it is just like knowing what you need, and then part of it is just like, oh, I gotta find these parts. Like they're not easy. Getting brakes not easy. Getting the engine is expensive as hell sometimes. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from my parents. I don't like them. I don't think they're really, really intelligent with everything that they do. They literally can't help me sometimes, and like and then they mock me for the things that just like, I don't want to deal with it. I hate them. Well, why didn't you get a PS5? It's like, bro, like I don't fucking want a PS5 in a lot of ways. Not because I think it's bad, but because it's like, I need to like even right now, I'm like, let's not buy bike parts anymore. Not because I don't want to, not because I don't think they're cool, but because I don't want to spend so much money. I don't want to do that to myself. Well, that's okay. You got, you don't understand. That money is literally like my parents think backwards sometimes, and it just drives me nuts. Like this guy gonna get a single in the right field. Ugh, whatever. The good thing is my bike parts came. One of my bike parts is already out of my. Two of them are already out of my hands. That's nice. But I mean, out of my hands, out of my account. So it's like, okay. Okay, we can live with that with BlackBerry. It's Amazon that sucks with that. I basically can't use my card right now. Not because I could, but I know that if I do, I'm taking a lot of risk. You know, a lot of risk. I did buy some new bike. What made this really expensive was the fact I wanted to go by hand. Like, there's by hand, like, oh, we're gonna put it together by hand. You bet. But well, then there's custom by hand. Like, oh, we want to get the crank by hand. We want the fork of the bike by hand. That was dumb. But like, I also know that like, you know, sometimes it's a little bit of money. Other times it's like I just gotta be patient, which sucks. I hate being patient. Mm, I don't know. Not in a charitable mood right now with the housing authority. They suck. Ugh. They always suck, right? Like no lie, no fucks given. What's weird is sometimes I'm like, they just suck, but they have like a whole bag of suck. Okay, gotta stop with the sucking part. I'm like, no. I want to just take the bike, go to the mall, like tomorrow maybe or something. So I don't know. Oh, I just downed a whole 2 liter. Brilliant decisions. Keep melting up here. Oh, I'm like so angry with myself. Motherfucking hate this phone. Oh, let's see what we got here. It's gonna be nice all the way till Sunday. Thursday. Oh, great. Even next week, except for Monday, it's gonna be nice. And even Monday, it's just gonna be rainy, so that's nice. Oh, I'm so full of myself here. I better at least take the lithium, right? At least pretend to give a shit about that. Lithium is important. Woo. Like, okay, so we're not touching the account. We have to limit ourselves a little bit here. It's like it's hard. I'm gonna have a hard time with this. Like I don't know. Like I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? Like Like, I'm thinking about all the things my parents will say to me because they're the dicks that literally go, oh, but you gotta wait for us to come back. It's like, they're going to fucking Virginia. Like trust. I don't know. Like you guys act like I can't build some of this shit myself. Like I get seat posts too. Damn it. The seat and the seat posts are gonna be fucking hard. Those are gonna be expensive, so that's fun. Fun. Okay, so we're not even like done. I was like, oh, I gotta get the essentials, and I'm like, oh great, essentials my ass. Well, I was actually gonna like save some of this money for stimulus for the rent or bills, and I'm like, crap, because I have bills I gotta pay. I always pay my bills, but it's like deciding what's important to me. Let's get the seat post. Uh, I'm trying to think what else I would need because seat post and seat, those are fucking important. Those would be important. And so was the engine and all that other stuff I bought. But seat post, pedals, those matter. And at the end of the day, I'm like sitting uphill here. I also want to not burden myself, like, be like, oh, like, wait a minute, I get the shit at fucking Bikeberry, that'd be better than Amazon. Because I know, like, all the math in my head says that we kind of got like a couple hundred left with the budget. So the budget for everything is like sliding, right? The budget, not just because I spend a lot, but because it's like my rent is X, all the bills are X, X, and X, and X, and X, multiple X's. And I know that if one X is what I need for rent, then I get one X. But usually if you get something like this, I want to save it a little bit more than that. And that's kind of where I fall apart. Is like, oh, I get conflicting messages about that dumb stuff all the time because, like, oh, um, sometimes I get that message of like, oh, you should save it, and then my mom comes out and goes, oh, you get the PS5 yet? Yeah, so my life kind of goes up and down like that. Unfortunately, very kind of mixed signals, and I don't like that because it's just like bullshit. They're talking out of both sides of their mouth, like in that kind of like, even if I did succeed, they would hate me. Even if I do succeed, they would hate me. That kind of like bullshit. Okay, we're gonna let that one go outside. Huh. Come on, let's see. I want to see the seat post though and get that maybe from not from Amazon for sure. I'll get BikeBerry for that shit. BikeBerry is good for one reason. Like I may have alluded to it a few minutes ago, but BikeBerry will take that right out of your account. Amazon won't. Amazon will take sweet time doing that shit. And obviously, if I was smart, which I'm not, I would have just ordered the fucking the parts from all of them from BikeBerry, which I didn't because the one thing Amazon does have, and it kind of makes this worth it, reduce shipping. So if you need like a fork or something heavy shipped, you can do it with Amazon. You know, the problem is people may understand that, but sometimes they don't, and then they literally take it out on me like I'm a fucking idiot. Like I don't deserve to be treated like a human. That's brilliant. Uh, the other thing with Amazon versus BlackBerry, Amazon may ship it to you faster, BlackBerry will probably give you a better product. So it's a trade-off for sure. Because I look at my bike out there right now, I'm kind of a little antsy about that. But I'm also like, where it's not the best, it's not the worst, but yeah, nice little hit there for Passman as we kind of hit the minimum. Feels so weird, especially with like, oh, my parents, oh, we're gonna get going on Saturday. What the fuck? Like, okay, thanks. You know, like, I mean, I can handle myself for a week, but yeah, they do that to me a lot. Oh, I said it before, like, you fucking leave, like, great, you know, you gotta go down there every fucking few weeks, fine, but why do you guys shit on me, you know? Hate them. I hate them. I can't really say it, like, I don't love, I love them to a certain extent, but I really do hate them more, because it's like, how many times are they gonna shit on me and just totally screw with my life and like outright, I don't want to say like baby my sister, but just like give her every single break and every single like thing. I mean, some of the things I've heard them do, I question just because it's just not like decent, you know. Uh, like taking money out of my brother's college fund or whoever's college fund for my sister. Like, why would you do that? It's for that person, not. I don't know. I heard that once from my brother, and I'm like, of course, she's the favorite. She gets whatever she wants, and like, you know, and that hurts so much because it's just bullshit. I mean, there shouldn't be a favorite. Uh, and I'm gonna stop here. Cause that guy's killing the league, huh? All right, we're gonna have to stop here. Not because I'm mad, but because we hit the minimum, and I don't really even think too much sometimes. I think I want to maybe get to bed. So yeah, we're gonna just close it down here. Save the game. Close it down. I don't know. All right, hang on. Make sure we save it. Oh come on, stupid me. All right, goodbye.